Tyranid time. Do 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 do. You're not doing it then? No. Okay, strength 7. No 3s. Oh my god. Those should be 6s, Games Workshop. Today I am playing the Tyranids and I'm up against an unbeaten 1000 point Novokh Necron list.
No pressure, man.
No pressure. It's coming right up.
Necrons!
Nick speaking, and welcome to this video. Right, another battle report for you, and this time I'm playing Tyranids with the new Tyranid Codex, and this is the first game I played for a very long time with this codex. I can't wait, I'm excited.
You've never played them against me, so...
Well, there you go.
That's how long it's been.
And of course Richard is taking on, well, he's taking on me with my army, but he's got his Novokh Necron list, which is unbeaten at the moment. It's a really horrible list at 1000 points. Now, I haven't taken Maleceptors, I haven't taken Zonethropes, but I've got a fun, cool looking army, and hopefully it will do well. Let's have a look at the Tyranid list. Okay, here we go. This is my list. It is a little bit of a themed list. I wanted to play 3 Morlocks, but I didn't feel that was very good at 1000 points, so I've compromised, and this is what we've got. So we've got a Behemoth Patrol Detachment, giving me +1 to Strength in the first round of combat and re-roll my charge rolls. And heading up the force is this guy here, a Trigon Prime, and he's got the Dermic Symbiosis, giving him a 4++ save. His Warlord trait is Monster Hunger, 6s to wound, also inflict mortal wounds in close combat. And his relic is Monstrous Musculature, +1 to damage in close combat. And then in the troops slot we have 3 Tyranid warriors with a Venom Cannon and another unit of the same. We then have 19 Termagants, and these have Adrenal Glands and Toxin Sacs, giving me +1 to movement and strength, plus 6s auto wound. And then in the elite slots we have, not a Maleceptor, we have the other version, we have Mr. Tiggles. I love this model, he's so cool, he's not scary, he's just fun, and that's why I'm playing him. However, he is magnetised, and you will see him as a Maleceptor at some point in the future, and there's a how to magnetise tutorial linked up in the description below. And then we have a Trigon and a Morlock in the fast attack slot, so these guys moving from heavy support into fast attack. And once again, these 3 big guys here are magnetised, so I can have whatever one of those 3 units I want. Link in the description below for another magnetising tutorial. I'm just promoting my Tyranid videos. Right, that is my list. It's 996 points. So let's have a look at the Novokh Crons. Okay, so here is the undefeated Novokh Crons. Richard, what have you got?
Well, it's a Vanguard. It's headed up by the Chronomancer. He's got the Prismatic Obscatron and the Veil of Darkness. The Prismatic means unless he's the closest enemy unit, he cannot be targeted with ranged attacks.
Okay,
so that's pretty cool for me. You know what Veil does. Then I've got 5 Death Marks, unit of 5 flayed ones, unit of 11 flayed ones, unit of 4 Scorpex, into a faster attack, 2 units of 5 Wraiths, and I've gone for the Doomsday Arc in the heavy.
You have indeed, and I forgot to bring my Gauss Flayers, so that's why there's no Gauss Flayers, which basically means Richard can't shoot them. Okay, so there you go, that is the 2 armies. Let's have a look at the mission. Okay, so Richard, what is the mission we're playing today?
It's called Deliverance. Mission special rules are drop zone repleted. At the start of the 3rd battle round, the defender randomly selects 1 objective marker that is in no man's land to be the Gamma objective. At the start of the 4th round, the Gamma objective marker is removed, and the attacker then selects 1 of the 2 remaining ones to be the Beta marker, and the Beta is removed at the 5th, so 2 of them. 2
will be removed by the end of the game, so we'll be down to 3 objectives. And no man's land is going to be this one here, the one in the middle,
and that one
over there. We've got 1 deployment zone in this little a quarter area, and of course one over here with an objective.
Yeah, and it's score. Hold 1 is 4 points. Hold 2 scores another 4 points, and hold more is another 4.
Yep.
The secure landing sites is from battle round 3 for each of the objective markers that they control in no man's land.
Okay, so interesting. Right, so let's have a look at our secondaries then. So we've got some metal guy who likes watches. Richard, who's taken Purge the Vermin, no surprise. Bring it down, no surprise. Retrieve Nuckman data, no surprise. And over here we've got Bug-Eyed Nick, who's taken Stranglehold. Seems sensible, hopefully. I've taken banners for this one. I don't usually play banners, but I thought it might work with my list. And we've gone for whatever it's called.
To the last.
To the last, that's it. We've gone for To the Last. Basically, I've nominated my Toxicrene, the Trigon and Trigon Prime, my 3 highest value models. And I need to keep them alive. Can I keep them alive? Well, let's find out. Okay, so we have deployed. I've got my Morlock in reserve. I've got a plethora of potential stratagems. Look at all of those. When I play Necrons, I have maybe 5 at 1,000 points, maybe 6. Look at all of those. Some great stratagems for Nids. We've got the Toxicrene, the Trigon and the Trigon Prime there at the front. We've got the Gants just there and behind the building. Not touching the building, behind the building, which is obscuring. We've got 2 units of the Warriors. This building here is obscuring, and this one in the middle is dense, and then over here we've got the Doomsday Ark with the Wraiths behind that dense piece of terrain. Over here we've got the Wraiths in that dense piece of terrain, and at the back there we've got the Scorpet Destroyers, the Chronomancer and the Flayed Ones, just trying to stop anything coming in the back there by the looks of it. So I think we are ready to rumble. Time to roll the dice. Now I've got my Tyranid dice, but these are the old Games Workshop ones which are rubbish, as Rich has just discovered, because I rolled a symbol, and yeah, the symbol is a 1. It's not a 6. It's a 1. GW, what the hell. Okay, here we go then. So, let's see who is going first. I got a 4, Richard got a Necron symbol. That's a good start, Rich.
It's a good start for me, yes.
Okay, Necrons, turn 1. Okay, movement phase done. Richard has decided after quite a bit of thinking how he's going to handle this game, and he's decided to be aggressive. That's right, Rich, isn't it?
Yeah, it was a hard one, but I think I need to maybe just try and slow you down for a turn and see what happens from there.
Yeah. So he's moved the Wraiths onto the objective there, potentially eyeing up an assault. The Scorpex have vowed over with the Chronomancer just there, and they've got the 5+ invulnerable save. We've got the Wraiths just here, and then over here these Flayed Ones have done Knockman data, and the Doomsday Ark has stood still to make the best use of its shots, and that's what we're going to do now. We are ready to shoot. Okay, I'm hoping to see some low numbers here like I usually roll. So you got 10 shots, not rapid fire range.
8, 10, yeah.
Right, D6 shots. 2.
That'll do.
Yep.
Getting on 3.
Indeed.
Right, so the big ones is into the Toxicrene at the end.
Yep.
All the little ones straight into the
Gaunts.
Yeah.
Gants.
Yeah.
Yep. Okay.
No. So hitting on 3s. 1s, 2s, which isn't too bad. Oh, that's strength 10, isn't it?
That is in strength 10, that is correct.
So it's 3s again. And
they're strength 4, so you'd be 3s.
3s.
Well. I'm on in dense cover though, there.
Which is +1 save, isn't it?
Or is it -1 to hit? No, so if you're in dense cover.
Yeah.
Okay, so 3s to hit, wound.
3s to wound, so they're -5.
Yep. There's a -1.
Yeah, so, but yeah, you give you your normal save because you're +1.
Okay, so it's just confirmed the dense cover rule. So it's -1 to hit, which basically meant Richard used the command points to reroll one of the misses, and it still failed. And you don't get cover save from the dense cover either. So
this is a minus, yeah.
Yeah.
So this is a -5.
Yeah, okay. So basically it's 5 term against dead and 1 save from the Toxicrene, which I can't save because I've got no invuln or anything. So this is just the damage. How much damage, Rich?
2.
2. Okay, so we're in the assault phase. These wraiths are charging the Toxicrene and the Prime, which is trying to get away from this guy for heroic intervention. So let's see how many inches. What do you need, Rich?
Well, I think it's 8 inches to it, but 7 on the dice, isn't
Right.
it? Because I had 1 to the chart.
Yeah, Novokh, yeah.
So it'd be 6 on the dice, that's because oof, I will need to re-roll that. That's 7 inches on the dice.
Okay, so Richard was just in. Now it's the Scorpex assaulting the Toxicrene, which has just rolled the dice and what did you get?
Double 1.
A double 1. Okay.
Do I put the Chronomancer in?
You can re-roll it with the Chronomancer.
I can oh yeah, because
10.
11. Yeah.
11. What the hell did I tell him that rule for? Okay, we are all in combat. Richard is splitting his attacks. We've got the Scorpex, is it?
No, it's a race going into the Trigon and
okay, Wraiths into the Trigon.
And the
okay, so all your Wraiths attacks you're splitting?
Yeah.
Okay, so we've got 10 on the Trigon, 10 on the Toxicrene.
Do a Trigon first.
Trigon.
Hitting on forward.
Yep.
Just below average, but that's fine.
Toughness 7. And you've used a strat +1 to strength, yeah?
Yeah, so that's
Takes you down to 1 CP.
strength 7.
Yeah, so you need 4s.
So 2.
So you go through, and that's -2 AP.
Yeah.
So it puts me on a 5+ save. And I make none.
So that's 4 damage, isn't it?
Yep, 4 damage. Okay, now into the Toxicrene.
Ones.
So again, you need
4s.
4s.
Yeah, strength 7, toughness.
Toughness 8 on the Toxicrene.
So 5. 1.
1. Okay, -2 AP, so again another 5 up. And nope, don't make it. So there's another 2 damage on the Toxicrene. Okay, so we're coming in with the Scorpex on the Toxicrene. Here we go. Let's see how Richard does with this one. I've got 11 wounds left.
Hitting on 3s, re-rolling 1s.
Oh, hold on. Toxicrene. Let's see what the special rules are. Okay, so I should have looked at the rules before the assault because any units within 3 inches are -1 to hit. So yeah, I could have done that on the Wraiths. Anyway, that's what happens with a new Codex reading. So we know what we're doing, and also forgot the beginning of the fight phase rule. So we're going to do that now, which is at the start of the fight phase, for each enemy unit with engagement range of this model, roll a d6 on a 4+. That unit suffers d3 mortal wounds and is not eligible to fight this phase after all eligible units in your army have done so. So this could be quite a big one.
Yeah, do the race first because you wouldn't have lost anything on them.
No, I can't get it in this tray.
And
Scorpex. No. Okay, well that was my punishment, forgetting the rules, so there you go. Right, here we go then. So you're attacking, but you are -1 to hit.
4+ is re-rolling 1s. So there's quite a few 1s there.
Yeah.
They automatically miss. So we'll take them out because we know they've hit. Another 2. So now I'm wounding on 5s.
Yes.
5. 1, 2.
2.
2. 2 of the big ones.
-3 AP, yeah.
Yep.
I believe.
-4.
-4. Oh yeah, the other weapon's -3, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so no save.
6 damage.
6 damage. Okay, we did forget to do the Chronomancer with that stupid mortal wounds things. Right, okay, I rolled a 6, so he does get d3 mortal wounds. and he gets 1 mortal wound. Okay, so the Toxicrene at the Scorpet Destroyers coming in. We've got 12 attacks. We need 3s. One jumps out this tray that we get all in apart from... No, those are not 6s, Nick. And auto wound on 2s. And that's all of them. Okay, so that's -2, but you got your 5+ in bond, so it's 5s anyway.
Yeah, it would be 5s anyway, wouldn't it?
Yep, definitely. And it's just 1 damage each on these.
Come on, do me nice. 1 damage each, you say?
Yeah.
So that's
1 dead and 1 on 2, 1 wound. And then you got your RP. So just 3 dice.
Is it really okay? 3 wounds?
3 wounds each, yeah. Oh, not quite. Okay, so the Trigon against the Wraiths. We've got 12 attacks, and we are weapon skill 3, and we are strength 7. I've also got my toxin sacs and adrenal glands, so +1 to strength, so it's going to be strength 8. Okay, here we go then. So we need 3s. Oh, look at those horrible, not 6s.
2 2s.
Okay, that's a rubbish roll. Time to change the dice. I'm going to use these next. Okay, strength 7. No, 3s. Oh my god. Those should be 6s, Games Workshop. Right. We've got 2. Now, 6s auto wound. Yeah. Did I get any 6s the first combat round? No, I don't think I did I?
No, you didn't.
Okay, so there you go then. So these are -3.
Doesn't matter, it's air involved in it.
Yep.
So it's a 4 up. Is it 4 up involved or 5?
A 5. Double 5, perfect.
Jess, stop. Come on then, out this way. Come on.
Okay, I've got 1 more attack with the toxin spike. So we're coming in, we need 3s. We get a 2.
Yep.
Yes. Okay, getting the head around all those rules was interesting for sure. Right, the end of the assault phase. I've got my Trigon there on 11 wounds, the Toxicrene on 5 wounds, and then Richard, of course, has 1 Scorpet Destroyer with 1 wound left. 1 is dead, and then what's that? 3. Oh yes, you lost a mortal wound earlier from here. Right. Okay, so that's it. Let's move on to Tyranid turn 1. Okay, so I'm going to use this stratagem, rapid regeneration. 1 command point. I'm going to try to get some wounds back on the Toxicrene. We have D3 wounds coming back. We get 3. I'm also going to use Endless Swarm on these here. This is 1 command point, and we get back D3 plus 3 destroyed models. So how many? 4. 6, well we lost 5, so that's all of them back. I've also put a Terror of the Deep marker just there for my Morlock, which is currently in reserve. Okay, movement phase. The Trigon Prime is in the centre there. And then over here we've moved these guys over to that objective. I've done raise the banner. 1 unit has raised the banner over here, and the other one has touched the terrain so that I can shoot. So we're in the shooting phase. Okay, first of all, we've got 1 unit of warriors shooting into the Doomsday Arc. We've got D3 shots on the Venom Cannon. That gives us 2 shots. We will need 3s. Both out. Strength 8. 3s.
4, isn't it? Quantum's object. Or was that your strat?
Now quantum shielding, 4s.
So maybe you got 2 4s anyway.
I got 2 4s anyway. Yeah, your strat, it gives you a 4+ invulnerable save as opposed to a 5+ invulnerable save. Okay, so these are Venom Cannons are -3, 2 damage each.
So it's 5+ involved in it. 2 damage each.
Yeah.
Nope. So 4 damage.
4 damage. Okay, so now it's the Trigon Prime shooting at the Doomsday Arc. We need 3s. And 3 miss. And then we need 5s. We get 4. 4 go through. And the damage, it's minus 2 AP and 1 damage.
So that's 5 damage to it, yeah.
Okay, 5 more wounds off. Okay, so now the Toxicrene shooting into combat with his massive toxin lashes, 8 inches. So it's an assault 2d6. I'll take that, so that's 9. 4, 6, 9. Okay, so let's have a look. How many wounds has he got? He's 8, so he is 8 wounds or above, so he still needs 3s. So 3 miss. And this is user strength, so strength 7.
Freeze again, isn't it?
Oh my god, what a disaster. 1 save.
No.
No. That is 1 damage.
On what unit was it?
The Scorpet Destroyers. Sorry.
So that's another one dead, isn't it?
Another one dead. Hold on, each time this attack is made with a weapon against a unit which is not vehicles, unmodified wound roll of a 2 is success. Yeah, okay. Oh, an unmodified wound roll of a 2 is always successful.
So
that's melee. Shooting, yeah, that's the same. So that's another 2. Oh, thank God for that.
Another 3.
Oh, even better.
One takes 2 wounds.
Yeah, okay.
So, but
This is your RP?
No.
Okay, so now we're going to the Trigon Prime, shooting at the Wraiths. And this is again, what is this? This is an Assault 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we have, how many wounds on that guy? We're fine. So we need 3s. There. Let's make sure we got no, before we remove that, let's make sure we got no silly rules. So strength 5, toughness 5, we need 4s. We get 2 through, and that's minus 2 AP.
2 through.
2 saves on the Wraiths. 1 goes through, there's 1 damage. Okay, end of turn 1, and this time I remembered my rules and it worked out much better. So the Toxicrene did some mortal wounds on the HQ, the Chronomancer, and also the Scorpex, stopped them from fighting until last. It didn't work on the Wraiths though. However, my Trigon Prime, who assaulted first, killed the Wraiths right out, and I remembered all of the rules. I remembered the +1 to strength for first round of combat, etc., which was good. Killed all the Wraiths, and then the Toxicrene split attacks, kills the Chronomancer and the Scorpet Destroyer there down to 2 wounds. However, the Scorpet Destroyer was still alive to assault me, but he fouled that -1 to hit and then needing 5s to wound. Yeah, that was it. So Richard has no CPs left, which is why he didn't use any of the strats there, just for reference. However, he gains a CP now because we're moving in to turn 2 for the Necrons. Okay, movement phase, turn 2 for the Necrons. These guys here, the death marks came down, they've done Knockman data. And then we had the other flayed ones come in here, ready to assault, making sure that I couldn't see them so that I couldn't overwatch. Then we had some shooting. This vehicle shot the small guns into my Trigon Prime, I lost 1 wound. And then shot the big guns into my Trigon, and obviously killed him quite easily. And then we read the rules about exploding, and Richard was gutted. It's only enemy units that gets hit.
Yeah.
However, I didn't explode, so...
No, that's a bonus. But...
Okay, so we're ready to assault, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, do you want to roll it?
I definitely want to roll it.
You get +1 because of Novokh.
Yeah.
And you've got 1 command point, so you could re-roll it if you want to. Oh no, did you use the...
No, I haven't used it.
No, okay.
Yeah, I'm going to need to, aren't
Yeah. Oh, no.
First time I've failed a charge.
That's because you're playing Necrons, Rich. That's why.
Yeah.
Okay, so that was the end of the assault. Mr. Tickles finished off the Scorpet Destroyer. And Richard has scored some points. So he's got 8 points for primary so far. He's got 2 points for Purge, 2 points for Bring It Down. And he's done 2 Retrieve Datas. Plus, he's taken away 5 points from me for To the Last after killing my Trigon. Right, okay. now it's time for Tyranid turn 2. Okay, turn 2 for the Tyranids. I scored 12 points for primary. I brought the Morlock down here. I killed 2 death marks. The death marks did intercept and shoot me, but did no damage. And then over here, the Wraiths, I killed 1 Wraiths with the Morlock special ability. Over here, I've moved the Warriors up towards this objective, aiming to get raise the banner at some point. The Trigon Prime has gone over towards the Doomsday Arc, and these guys have just moved into the terrain so that I can shoot. I'm going to try and shoot out the flayed ones with these 3 units, and then assault this here with the Trigon Prime. And then Mr. Tiggles here is eyeing up an assault with the Wraiths. Let's see how it goes. Okay, shooting phase, I killed 1 of the Wraiths, got 1 down to 2 wounds. And then over here, all of these guys shot into the flayed ones, with the exception of 1 venom cannon into the Doomsday Arc, which had saved that. However, the flayed ones are down to 5. Right, onwards and upwards, the assault phase. Okay, assault phase, the top screen here doing a lot of meaty work. 1 Wraith left. Over here, the Trigon Prime took out the Doomsday Arc, which didn't explode. The flayed ones have passed morale. We're going to move in to turn 3 for the Necrons. And I've just worked out these guys no longer have a 6+ save like the old times. It's a 5+ save now, so I actually had a save right at the beginning of the game. But there you go, I'm going to get the save now. Okay, it's the end of the game. I managed to wipe all of the Necrons off in turn 3. We've added up the points and it's a major victory here. We've got max points for primary, we've got 40 points for secondary, a total of 95 points for the Tyranids, and we've only got 32 for the Necrons. That was fun. I got a lot of rules wrong at the beginning, turn 1, but that did serve me well because it made me get them right from the rest of the game. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. Rich, what did you think of the Tyranids?
Well, it was what I was expecting. You didn't use any more wounds tricks, and I knew it was going to be an uphill battle. I stuck in there to turn 3, which is I'm happy about. It's just on a small board like this, there was nothing I was going to be able to do. I mean, possibly hunker back in the corner and try and shoot you and just keep shooting you, but I didn't really have enough shooting to do that. So. And
all these stratagems that I had all lined up here, and basically I only really used the regenerate, which was awesome because helping me keep above the top tier. And also I brought back the little gaunts over there twice.
Yeah.
And that really helped. I mean, the RP, fantastic. Their guns are really good actually as well. Yeah, so excellent. Well, that was a lot of fun. I hope you enjoyed the game. Yeah. And of course, we've got other battle reports on the channel. See me play Aldar, see me play Necrons. There is the playlist.